Capricorn, August 29th to September 4th, 2016. Okay, Capricorn, we have the Five of Cups as the overall energy for the week. So, with this particular card, this can be an energy of kind of like a little pity party. Um, it's it's a why me? Why does this always happen to me kind of energy. And it's kind of interesting because the cards for your week are actually pretty good. So I'm not sure why we have this energy over top of everything. So um, the only thing that really comes to mind is just to remember to look on the bright side, especially when you've kind of got this energy, this whole why me thing happening. Try to remember that, things happen in waves, and you're not always at the crest, and you're not always bottoming out. So things will improve, and sometimes it's even just a shift perspective that's needed, because we do have the sun in your spread here, which is pretty fantastic. So we're starting off with the Three of Cups, and this is very social, socializing, getting together with people, and especially in September, this can even be, you know, places where people gather, colleges and things like that, or having some drinks after work with colleagues, and it's very much an energy of socializing and having fun, and really leisure time, having time for yourself to go out and do the things that make you happy and the things that you do enjoy. And then we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is about future planning. Really, it's waiting for your ships to come in. So you've put in the work, and you've laid out the plans, and you've done the investments, and now you're just kind of waiting to see that return. So that, again, that's another really positive card. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, again, and a beautiful opportunity that's coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is often, especially with this card, it's like a golden opportunity. It's something that it's really having a light shone on it at this particular time. It's a bright new opportunity for you here. And I'm not sure what that is. It's often material in nature. This could be a job opportunity, an opportunity for promotion or a new position. It could be an opportunity to obtain a new possession. Whatever it is, it's a new opportunity to do something that is material in nature, but seems like a golden or a really brilliant opportunity. We have the Seven of Wands, which is taking a very protective or very defensive stance over something, and really standing your ground and presenting yourself as someone who has the high ground. We have Justice here, and Justice is karmic balance. So you put into something a certain amount, and you'll get back a certain amount. So this could be a certain amount of effort. You need to apply a certain amount of effort to get a return. You need to invest a certain amount to get a return. With Justice, it's all about balance. And Justice is also about decisions. So you can be making a decision here at the end of this week, or in this week. And it's potentially something that, if you go one way, you're going to end up taking this defensive or protective stance. But if you go the other way, you're going to end up being really happy and having something that's really fulfilling and very enjoyable. So you may have to defend your choice. The Sun card is all about that optimism, happiness, positive outlook. Definitely, things look up here. And this is directly underneath this Ace of Pentacles as well. Okay, and then the outcome card, we have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is about messages that make you very happy. The Page of Cups is a messenger, and they often bring in good news. And this can be news of an emotional nature. So you might be hearing something that makes you happy at the end of this week. So this could be anything from the, birth of a new family member, birth of a new child, to hearing of someone's engagement, or even having an offer, or a message of love to you yourself. So whatever this message is, it's something that will make you very happy. It's something that is of a positive emotional nature. So towards the end of the week, I really do see the skies clearing up for you and maybe blowing off some of that Five of Cups energy. So this might even be a decision, because we have the Three of Cups right here, and the Three of Cups are kind of spilled there. So this might even have to do with a situation with socializing, maybe some gossip. It might have to do with even moving away from friends, or moving away from a group of people that you've known for some time. So this could even be if you're changing job situations as well. This might mean leaving a few friends behind. So you might be celebrating with them and whatnot, but you may be perhaps moving to a new situation in which you won't be working with them anymore or seeing them as often. So that's very possible as well. So we do have the Three of Wands, and that is looking to your future. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pull a Psychic Tarot of the Heart card this week for some clarification and inspiration for Capricorn. August 29th, September 4th, 2016. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? So love abounds. Trust, optimism, open, and radiate. When this card appears, it's telling you that you have the potential to achieve everything that you want. Use the powerful energy of love that is surrounding you. Listen to your heart. What is it asking you to do? Should you reach out your hand in friendship to someone, offer forgiveness, or make yourself more available? Trust in your ability to create and maintain in true, loving relationships. Now's the time to make that happen. Be optimistic and open to all possibilities. Open your eyes, heart, and energy field to receive the bounty that's coming to you. Release any negative thoughts and beliefs around love. They do not serve you, and in fact can prevent love from finding you. This card is a reminder to focus on your beautiful, loving qualities and let them radiate out into the world. By letting your light and love shine, you will attract your heart's desire. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care. Taurus, August 29th to September 4th, 2016. Okay, Taurus, the overall energy for the week is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about intuition and compassion. We're starting off the week with the Four of Wands. So this is a card that talks about foundations, home, family, marriage, community events, projects, new projects that are just getting off the ground. So whatever this is, it will be different for each person. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which speaks of an investment. This talks about time, money, or resources that have been invested, and future planning with regards to these resources. So the Seven of Pentacles is about generating the fruits of your labor and planning what you would like to do with those in your future. We have the Judgment card following that. And Judgment is about rebirth. It's about hearing your calling. So Judgment can be about realizing an action or a step that you need to take to move yourself forwards. We have the Ace of Swords here. So this is new knowledge, clarity, or insight. that it's allowing you to start off on a new path. So we're following that up with the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords talks about worries and anxieties and fears. So it's a lot of things circling around in your mind, sort of when your mind races and you can't really shut it off, with fears and worries about your future, about your situation, and really it talks about not being able to sleep and being kept up by this, and maybe having nightmares, and really a lack of rest and inability to rest. So with the Nine of Swords, the advice that I always give is to do what you can in order to try and get more rest. Try out different things, whatever you think might work for you. You can power down in the evenings, turn off all of the electronics so that you're not inundated with new information to kind of add to what you're worried about. And you can also do things to distract yourself, to take your mind off things, or even meditation or some type of physical activity in order to help tire yourself out and get yourself to sleep a little bit better. We follow the Nine of Swords with the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is a feeling of grief or loss. So in this particular card, it is a little bit of a pity party here. And it's more kind of those negative emotions you experience, that why me, why does this always happen to me type energy. So he does have the barmaid here, who is showing an ability and a willingness to listen to what he has to say and even provide some guidance. And she's also got the two full cups on the tray. So she's pointing out that he hasn't lost everything, that he still has support there, and he still has that love and support, people to turn to should he need that. So she is providing some level of comfort there. So that with the Five of Cups, whenever that comes up, it is important to remember that. And then we have the Chariot. And the Chariot, this is a heavy decision. So this is a heavy chariot, and it is mechanical. It's steam chariot, and the driver is very much in control here, and she seems very prepared. She does have an umbrella, so she's got the goggles on and the umbrella. She seems quite prepared for whatever might get thrown her way. So really, you are prepared to make this decision, whatever this heavy decision is, and you're prepared for the outcome as well. So really, with the Queen of Cups being the overall energy, compassion is really important to have for yourself and for others this week, especially yourself if you're feeling this kind of why me energy. Know that it's not always you, and that things move in cycles. So with the Queen of Cups, she's also about using your intuition, and your intuition is going to be really important when guiding you with Judgment and the Chariot. So whatever this action is, listen to your intuition, because you will have that knowing about what is right for you and what path is right for you. So Judgment is very much about that rebirth. It's like that ascension of hearing your calling and being able to move on it. But that can also simply being that call to action, where you follow your intuition, you know what it is that you need to do and what is right for you. And then at the end of the week, you're going to be needing that intuition with making this decision and moving forward. So whatever the Nine of Swords is, we have the Seven of Pentacles, this investment that is crowning that. So whatever it is that you've invested this time or this money in, that is what's causing this anxiety. So it could be a home situation, it could be a marriage situation that you've invested a lot in, it could be a house that you've invested a lot in that is you're having some anxieties about. You've received some new information about that, and and that's quite frustrating, or something that's causing you some unfortunate feelings of self-doubt at the end of the week. But we have potentially projects at work as well that could be something that you've invested quite a bit in, or some type of volunteer activity or hobby as well. With the Four of Wands, it does speak to community and community events. Let's see, but yeah, you definitely have that, especially with judgment, you know, that knowing of what you need to do. And then the Ace of Swords, this new path that you are starting forward on with this new information. So this new information is going to help you move through this and make a decision that's going to benefit you in your future. Okay, so this might not be for everyone. Sometimes these messages are very specific for people that really need them. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a Psychic Tarot of the Heart Oracle card here, or Tarot card, just for some clarification for Taurus. August 29th to September 4th, 2016. Taurus. There we go. Shine. So with Shine, it's basically like the Sun card. We have Believe, Realize, Harness, Enthusiasm, Potential, and Breakthrough. This card symbolizes the positive and powerful energy that now surrounds you. By embracing this energy, you can improve current relationships and draw new ones to you. See yourself in a glowing orb of brilliant golden light. Believe in the power of this light to infuse your relationships with enthusiasm, life, and greater love and understanding. See it moving outwards, surrounding all of the people you know and filling them with joy and hope. Visualization can be quite powerful, so use it to magnetize and attract what you want in your life. So it's also a time for you to let your own light shine. You are an amazing being. You're magnificent. Realizing and believing this is the key to unlocking your personal potential. Be confident in your dealings with others. Use your talents to point relationships in positive, empowering directions. Letting your own light shine will act as a beacon to attract others to you, people of like mind and similar vibration. It will also encourage others to let their own light shine. Harness the amazing energy surrounding you and shining from within you. Use this energy to break through any obstructions that stand in the way of complete happiness. Know that you deserve the best. People are attracted to you when you are joyful, enthusiastic, and confident. Radiate these qualities into the world and see what beautiful things you attract. The affirmation for this is, I let my light out into the world and joyfully attract all that I desire. All right, Taurus, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care. Virgo, August 29th to September 4th, 2016. Virgo, the messages I have for you are about moving forward and achievement. So you're starting off the week very, very strong. We have the Strength card. So it's speaking about internal fortitude, that strength that you need in order to do what's necessary. We're moving right into the Six of Swords, which is a forward moving energy. So things are moving forward now, and they're moving in a direction that is beneficial to you. So with the Six of Swords, you're moving out of cloudy skies into clear ones, out of stormy waters into smoother waters. So the Six of Swords is an energy of moving forward, and it's a little bit about doing so with protection. And then we are moving into an energy of change. So whatever we're moving forward with, we are going to be experiencing some changes with that. So with the Tower here, this can, be breaking things down to the foundation in order for you to re-examine what it is that you are truly wanting or truly needing to have going on with you right now. That's being followed up by the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is a card of achievement. So it's saying that you're getting a hope, a dream, or a wish. You are being successful with something. And we have the King of Pentacles right after that. And the King of Pentacles does represent success, financial success. He represents abundance, and he also does represent a financial advisor as well. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups talks about using your intuition. The Queen of Cups, one of her biggest qualities is her faith and her intuition and following her intuition. She's very composed, she's very gentle, she's very loving and compassionate. But the Queen of Cups is most of all intuitive and listens to her intuition and follows her intuition. Coming out of the week, we have the Five of Swords. So this is speaking to a victory at a cost. So you may have won, however, there might be some sore losers, so that's something to watch out for. The overall energy for the week is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is talking about insight and truth. It is a new path that is, maybe a new thought process, or a new path that's based on insights gained or truths gained. So whatever it is that you're moving forward with, it's based on this knowledge or insight. So there's a lot of this energy is surrounding moving forward. And that moving forward, moving energy is crowning you and your success. So that's surrounded by the strength and the Tower. So, having that internal fortitude to make those changes is what's going to be helping you with moving forward. And even moving forward will, it's like a catalyst. This change will continue, and it will cause you to re-examine things and rebuild. We have the Nine of Cups. So whatever it is you're doing, you're moving towards success and you're moving toward achievement. So you're doing something positive this week for yourself. You're making something happen for yourself this week. And that is coming directly from that internal fortitude to do what's necessary in order to create that change or in order to create that success. Now we have that success surrounded by the achievement, the Queen of Cups, and that forward moving energy. So really using your intuition is going to be key this week in order to move forward. And this achievement is coming out of that as well. So whatever it is, it's going to leave you trusting in your intuition quite a bit. And you're going to need that in order to deal with this Five of Swords energy. So you are successful, you did achieve something, but at what cost? So just be careful while you're being ambitious and you're working towards your success, that you're not inadvertently stepping on toes. Because with the Five of Swords, it's that energy of I've accomplished something, I've won something, I've risen above everyone else. And while you may be very happy with your success and you may be very happy with what you've achieved, there may be other people who are not as happy, who maybe feel that that success was at their expense, and you just need to make sure that there are no hard feelings in this situation. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for inspiration and clarification for the week of August 29th to September 4th, 2016 for Virgo. There you go. So we have nurture. So nurture is very similar to the Empress. There's a lot of growth that comes out of this, a lot of creativity. New ideas are born from this. This moving forward is creating a lot of growth. So I'm just going to go ahead and read you the keywords here, which are cherish, nourish, blossom, abundance, nature, and creativity. So the nurture card reminds you to tend the garden. Relationships must be nourished in order to thrive. Count the abundant blessings of the relationships you have. Find ways to let other people know that you care for them and appreciate them. Good relationships can be taken to new levels of happiness, and faltering relationships can be revived with loving care and attention. Equally, be sure to tend to your relationship with yourself. Nurture your soul by giving yourself the grace to be who you really are and love yourself for it. Take a few moments every day to connect with the divine. Nurture your mind by engaging in activities that stimulate and engage. Use your creativity in some way every day. Everyone has the ability to be creative, whether you paint, write, cook, sew, sing, dance, just live. Take care of your body by maintaining your good health or by making it healthy. Relax in a bubble bath, enjoy a good cup of tea, or take a long walk. Connecting with nature will soothe and nourish all aspects of yourself. Remember that nurturing yourself also raises your vibration and sends a signal of love into the universe. If you desire it, that signal will be a beacon that will bring a new and loving relationship to you. I shower all my relationships with loving attention and watch them blossom. All right, Virgo, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care.